So please welcome Dirk Ohlmeier, CEO, Just Butter People Growth Organization.
I want to show you how I see my job. I make amazing offers for amazing people. Actually, a headhunter doesn't give you a higher salary or a new job. A great headhunter is listening to you, and he understands what does amazing mean to you. I always love the question, what's more important than money? Most importantly, I think it's time. When facts don't change the world, when facts don't change you, what is changing you? My answer? Experiences. The moment you make an experience is the moment you change. But 50% of your employees you can re-engage. 50% of your employees are able and they are waiting for you as a leader. They are waiting for some inspiration. They are waiting for some alignment and some drive and energy from you. Question is now, how do you use your time now? As a leader, you have to make a decision. And I want you to really think about what you do as a leader, as a CEO, as an investor. I invite you to truly think about time differently, to really make a decision. And the decision I would advise you to do is obviously, start now.
15 years ago, I started with recruitment agencies and started as an employee and thought, it's always, it's not serving the individual employee. And I really think about about the individuals. If the individuals believe it's a good job, if the individuals are inspired by leaders, if the individuals, the purpose-driven, everyone has a life, and if they feel fulfilled in their jobs, it's much better. And therefore, I found it Just Better because I believe it needs a mindset. We are not just employees, everyone is a value, and therefore I want that to bring that to the management boards. First of all, you need the money, you need the budget, right? But the leaders or the leadership really needs to think about, okay, where do we allocate the money in future? So it's a leadership decision. And the leaders only do that if they still have a belief, what's the future look like? And they don't have a belief, they are just afraid at the moment. They try to hold the money, and therefore they don't do the investments, the right investments. So I believe great leaders re-question their own leadership style in terms of, okay, do I serve the organization? Do I really want to serve? Because most of the time I deal with family members, and they have a different thinking. They think my family lived the last 100 years and should live the next 100 years with the business. They totally are different, Managers are just hired, and I think there's a difference, and this is a gap we have to face. When you're a leader and you operate an organization, the question is, do you have a clear view about what the position or the company looks like in 3 or 5 years? Not 10, 3 or 5 years. And if you have this clarity, then you can talk to your leaderships, you talk to your employees, and you engage them, If the leader, if the CEO, if the board members are not aligned, it's not working. They will say, they are unsure. You can feel it very quickly. And therefore, certainty and clarity are the most important topic. And decide something. Everyone is stuck. Oh, I'm afraid of, I don't make a decision. Let's wait. But during the time you wait, everyone else is quicker. First of all, with all the AI and technology, most of the employees are a little bit afraid, because they think, oh, maybe my job is over, right? And that's okay to think that. But what's the answer? Is that true or wrong? The CEO has to answer. The CEO has to bring clarity and saying, you know what? We are a bank, for example, or we are an industry leader, and digitalization is changing our business model. And this is how I see the future. And we don't need all the employees, that's for sure. We are leaner and quicker. We need some new managers. But what's with the left? We can upskill. Can we upskill the managers? Can we upskill the employees to do a different job? And this is necessary. And great leaders are not afraid for tough discussions because everyone in the organization knows already change is going on. We hear it in the Doing Digital Forum, we see it in the press, and everyone thinks, what's my job look like in 5 years? Am I relevant or not? And the CEO has to answer it. It's not the president of a country. It's not, it's not the CEO, the leader of the organization has to answer it. The main takeaways is really that you it's an individual challenge. Digitalization is often thinking about big data, data rules the world, but our teams are more important. I would say, first of all, we need a kind of strategy to the future. That's for clear. But then each individual who's in your team must believe in you and must believe in the company. And if they don't believe, they should transfer somewhere else. Because we need believers in the organization. And the CEO role is really to make sure to re-engage the people. And this is the message. We believe AI technology is supporting the human. So we use AI, we use new software, we use new tools. Yeah? Let's say for 5 or 10 years we had a research team. The research team was responsible for finding contact details as an executive search, you know, finding candidates. They don't do it anymore because we ask AI, we ask our software, we have the systems. This job doesn't exist anymore on this level, but we change their models. We change, you know, you're not a researcher anymore, you're a consultant, you know. We reallocated the human stuff we had and we upskilled them. But on the other hand, also we left some people because they said, I'm not willing to change. And therefore, you know, it's just a way of movement. I think it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to really rethink, to use it. Because if you take, let's say, always the work with is always the same work, you know, and there's a human. I think, you know, a human doesn't need to work like this. I want this human to work on something where a human is a value. And this I see as an opportunity for everyone to really make better jobs, but find a job you really think, I'm needed. Because at the end of the day, every human wants to go home after a working day and say, it was me. And if we have this, we are better citizens at all, better father, better grandpa, whatever it is. I see most managers and organizations are stuck. They are stuck, they are afraid, they don't make progress. They don't test, they don't try, they wait for an answer, and the answer is not coming. The answer is not coming. For 10 years already, they wait, they slightly pretend to do something, but they don't do it. So I really push forward to make a decision, to really say, okay, we make a decision and we align the whole team, whatever it costs.